5 seconds to go. Start. Though elaborate arguments have been made, we do not propose to go into the said arguments or dwell upon it and then record our reasons for the simple reason that coordinate bench, while dismissing the appeals wide order dated 30th October 2023 as noticed herein above, has granted liberty to the appellant, that is the petitioner herein, to move a fresh application for bail by placing reliance on the assurance given on behalf of the prosecution that they would conclude the trial by taking appropriate steps within next 6 to 8 months, and as such the liberty was extended to the petitioner herein to move a press application in case of change in circumstances or in case the trial is protracted and proceeds at a snail's pace in next 3 months. It was also observed that if such an application is filed in the aforesaid circumstances, the same would be considered by the trial court on merits without being influenced by the dismissal of the earlier bail application, including the judgment of this court. Shri Tushar Mehta, learned Solicitor General, on instructions would submit that the investigation would be concluded and final complaint charge sheet would be filed expeditiously and at any rate on or before 3rd July 2024, and immediately thereafter the trial court will be free to proceed with trial. In the light of the said submissions made and having regard to the fact that the period of 6 to 8 months fixed by this court by order dated 30th October 2023 having not come to an end, it would suffice to dispose of these petitions with liberty to the petitioner to revive his prayer afresh after filing of the final complaint charge sheet as assured by learned Solicitor General. Needless to state that in the event of such an application being filed, the same would be considered on its own merits as already observed by this court, vide paragraph 29 supra. Contentions of both parties kept open. Accordingly, these petitions stand disposed of. All pending applications consigned to record. Before considering the submissions of the learned ASG with regard to maintainability of the present appeals on account of the second order of this court, it will be apposite to refer to certain observations made by this court in its first order, which reads thus. However, we are also concerned about the prolonged period of incarceration suffered by the appellant Manish Sisodia. In P. Chidambaram vs. Directorate of Enforcement 2020-13 SCC 791, the appellant therein was granted bail after being kept in custody for around 49 days. That even if the allegation is one of grave economic offence, it is not a rule that bail should be denied in every case. Ultimately, the consideration has to be made on a case-to-case basis on the facts. The primary object is to secure the presence of the accused to stand trial. The argument that the appellant therein was a flight risk or that there was a possibility of tampering with the evidence or influencing the witnesses was rejected by the court. Stop.